For as long as fandoms have existed, there have been fan works. No matter the series, no matter the era, fan art and fan fiction seem to be a staple of mankind. For a long time now, I've wanted to feature fan works on this channel, and while I have been finding some fantastic fan art to share over on the community tab, I've also had an interest in fan fiction and creative writing. So, last week, over on the Seeking Lore Discord server, I announced a public contest, a creative writing challenge, with the winners being featured in this video. The prompt for this challenge was, create a lore blurb, like the ones seen in the Legends of articles released alongside some sets for a character previously featured only in flavor text. For 99% of Magic's legendary creatures, these lore blurbs are all we'll ever get to know about them, but they can provide fans all kinds of things to speculate on, and I've greatly enjoyed many of them over the years. This was the first time I've attempted something like this, and while I didn't receive a deluge of submissions, I did get enough to properly judge, and here I'd like to share with you the two winners. In second place, we have CK, or Gamb, who's submitted a story based on Agner, featured here in the Ghostly Prison flavor text. On Kaldheim, the elven gods, the Agner, were defeated by the upstart Scotty gods when King Narfi of Karfell betrayed his alliance with the elves and refused to field his armies when the elves asked for his help. Agner was an elven warrior who witnessed the defeat and imprisonment of his gods. He blamed King Narfi for the Agner's fall and dedicated his life to revenge against the cruel king. Over the course of a decade, he gathered rumors and information about the king and his keep. He quested for and retrieved a mythical cursed dagger that could fell even the undead. And at last, a traveling skald offered the final piece Agner needed, a way into Narfi's massive mountaintop keep. The skald spoke of a cave system that opened into ancient, forgotten dungeons deep inside the keep, entirely unguarded. With this key piece of information, Agner set out on his quest. Alone, he made the strenuous climb through the frozen foothills until at last he found the entrance to the caves. He spent a week exploring the twisting caverns in the darkness when he spotted a light, a spirit. The dungeons were not uninhabited after all, but rather infested with damned spirits that cruel Narfi had cursed so that even the Valkyries could not find their souls. Surprised but still confident, Agner went forward. Ghosts couldn't hurt a living creature after all, and the spirits were no ally of King Narfi. But as soon as Agner set forward inside the dungeon, he was surrounded. The spirits were intangible, but their blades were not. And while the spirits hated King Narfi, their curse made them despise the living just as much. Agner was slain deep inside the mountain, invisible to the Valkyries, and his soul still lingers there, mindless, hateful, and forgotten. That's some spooky stuff, and a great way to fill in some of the history of Kaldheim. In addition, you can't help but feel sorry for Agner and his tragic fate. Our first place writer, Animus Viral, also provided a lengthy story based on Walid, featured on the flavor text of the card Camel. Here is the summarized version, provided by Animus for your enjoyment. Walid, known for his caravans of camels, followers as sons, and jewels clutched to his heart, was a nomad who rose to challenge plagues and the greediest of men. Though he has fought valiantly as a nomad and as a warrior, He is a healer who brings an enigmatic finger to silence pain and to heal victims. He has earned the respect of jinn and men alike through hard-fought bloodshed, and no matter the betrayal and tribulations he has gone through, his unwavering resolve to do what is right has never been quenched. A healer first and foremost, he brings hospitality to the sands of his plane. Clutching jewels to his heart, he moves onward towards a better future. Early magic lore has a very classical fantasy feel to it, with few restrictions and many possibilities. I get the feeling that Walid would be right at home in stories alongside Karth the Lion or Greensleeves. I enjoyed reading these submissions, and I hope you enjoyed listening to them as well. For their work, I name both Gam and Animus Quillmaster. As for more contests like this one, I'd love to try it again, hopefully sometime in the future. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, why not leave a like or share this with a friend? Subscribe and all that, or maybe head on over to the Discord. We'd love to have you. That's all I've got for now. Have a great day.